Hey guys, it's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me. So this is for the week of November 5th through the November 11th. I am very well aware that I am a month behind on Plan With Me's. I will kind of get into that and talk about that in a little bit. But I'm using, I believe, the either October mystery kit or September mystery kit. I want to say it's September. From Scribble Prince Co. It's like the apple picking, like kind of farmy fall kit. And I wanted to use as many fall kits as I could before Christmas came, so this is one of them, and it is an ultimate kit, so I'm just flipping through all of the extras and the kit and everything that I have. And it, like I said, was a mystery kit, so there's a lot of extras and like full boxes and what's it called, overlays as well. And then I did pull in a couple of overlays from Glam Planner, as well as some Simply Gilded washi, just to kind of tie it all together. So also, my dog keeps coming in here and making noise, so if you hear her, I'm sorry. She just came back in here. Dude, are you gonna lay down? Yeah, maybe? Yes? Okay, we're gonna do some circles on the bed, and then we're gonna lay down. Anyway, so I told you guys in my last Plan With Me, which was a month ago, that I was going to talk a little bit about my mental health in my next video. That video never came because I just, like, unfortunately wasn't in the right mindset to even film. I had a lot of stuff that happened, and I will kind of go over it right now as much as possible. So there is this guy. It always revolves around a guy, as I feel like it normally does. And he was literally my best friend. No joke, best friend. He was my best guy friend, everything. He knew almost everything about me, apart from Danielle, who was my girl best friend. She knows the most about me, but like, he got really close to me real quickly, and it wasn't like something that I was prepared for. We were friends before, and then just over time we got really, really close. And then as time went on, we started talking more, we started hanging out more, and things just kind of escalated to where feelings were then involved. And it was one of those things where he was not in the right mindset because he was coming off of a breakup where he didn't want a relationship, and it kind of like killed me in a way. It brought my self-confidence down so low just the whole entire time that this was happening. We were arguing a lot. We were just like, we were very toxic real quickly, and it was purely just because my self-esteem got brought down so low from him. And he didn't do it on purpose, and I know he didn't. He was actually trying not to, but it was one of those things that just, it hit, and over time it just started getting worse and worse and worse. And I felt terrible about myself. I hated like the constant fighting. I had trouble being around him sometimes because I was like, I can't do this. I can't even like talk to you sometimes. So essentially, actually the week that I am planning, there was a party that we went to, and a couple of things happened. I'm not going to get into too much detail about it, but it was enough to where it caused me to hit a breaking point, and I essentially ended all ties with him. Friendship, whatever romantic aspect was there, everything on the Sunday of this week. So it was a lot for me. I also have to see him at work because he is a coworker. I see him every single day, so I'm still trying to figure out how to cope with that, but it was a lot. And I even told him he brought me down so low, and he didn't mean to. It was just kind of unfortunately a thing that happened. And so I completely cut him out of my life. I'm still struggling with that because I went from talking to him every single day, talking to him and like, I don't know, knowing everything about what he was doing to nothing. And I'm okay with like the no like relationship aspect of it. It's the friendship part that I'm like, okay, I miss my best friend, because like I can't even like go to him about the simplest of things anymore because of this. So it was that type of thing, and my mental like health with that was just not good. It escalated really quickly, and I got brought down really quickly and just crushed, and just in general I was not okay. So after that happened, I then proceeded to get sick. My body everything just hit me all at once. So I've had family stuff that's been happening for a while too that I'm not going to talk about. But I've been having family, and then you have issues with that, and then get sick on top of it. I was dead. I could not for the life of me get myself up to do stuff because I felt so bad. And the sickness literally killed me. I could not do it for the life of me. So that is kind of what happened. I am a lot better now than I was. It's been about almost a month now since I kind of completely cut him out of my life. I have talked to him a little bit. We kind of had to. We talked to each other about a week and a half after I cut him out, and because we had to fix things because obviously we worked together. So I'm a lot better than I was. I am doing a lot better. I'm now focusing on myself, which I know is something I should have done in the first place, but it was something that was hard for me to do just in general. So I am focusing on myself, becoming the best person of my version of me that I can, and then after that I will focus on trying to repair things with him, because he, like I said, was my best friend, and I don't foresee us being not friends for my whole entire life. I will probably fix things with him eventually, but just over time it's going to take a while, especially because he's ready for a relationship type thing, but he doesn't want it to be with me, because he wants something with no history and someone new. So, which I completely understand. It's just one of those things where I'm like, all right, well, I can't be in your life if you're gonna do that. So, yeah, but my mental health is a lot better now. You guys all left me really sweet comments. A couple of you guys have messaged me on Instagram, so I appreciate you guys for messaging me and for being there. You guys are amazing, and I know that all this is kind of a little it's all over a guy, which sounds bad, but it was not just him. There was a lot of other stuff that's just kind of added onto it, but he was just the breaking point, and he was just the one that caused everything to kind of spiral out of control. So, yeah, again, thank you guys so much for all of your support with these videos and for messaging me and for being there for me. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys are the sweetest people, and I am so lucky to have you guys in my life, and I love all of you guys. So that got a little sappy, but that's okay. That's kind of how this goes, but that's just kind of a general gist of my mental health at the moment. There's a lot more to it. It's a lot more complex, but I want to let you guys know I am okay, and I am moving on from this, and I will be okay, and I promise more videos will be coming. I just have to get out of my little slump and be okay with putting myself out there again. Because even with filming, I know it sounds weird, but it kind of takes a lot out of you, especially because if you're not happy and you have to try to pretend you're happy on camera, it's kind of a hard thing to do. So, yeah, I want to show you guys and be genuine with you guys, show you guys my real, personality, and I can't do that if I was being really down and just crying a lot and stuff like that. So, yeah. Anyway, moving on to Monday. So first thing I did was I took a Odd Loop girl with a vacuum, and I had to clean my bedroom, so I went ahead and put her down. And I don't use these Odd Loop girls very often just because they're a little bit more darker colored, but they're perfect for the fall, and I love them. And then I used a foiled icon. Any foiled icon that I pull into this kit is going to be from Scribble Co. So I pulled in a foiled TV icon to mark it that I had a Riverdale binge. I got to season 2 of Riverdale and then stopped again. I don't know what it is for the life of me. I can't get through the beginning of Riverdale season 2, but I need to catch up on it because I'm just so far behind on it. I then took a YouTube icon from the kits and a voiceover sticker from Van Sticky to record my voiceover for my last plan with me that I uploaded, which was a while ago. I'm sorry. I'm very well aware. And then I used a upload laptop from the Whimsical Cat Studio to mark that I had to upload that plan with me. And then I used a munchkin with I think it's supposed to be changing sheets munchkin, but I used it to mark that I was washing my bedding. I used a Fox and Cactus girl to mark that I had to wash the dishes, and then I used a little emoji with a Christmas list to mark that I was doing some late night Christmas shopping. And I'm almost done with my Christmas shopping, which is really exciting.
It's 12:30.
Sorry, my computer just said it's 12:30. It's 12:30 if anyone's curious. I'm almost done with my Christmas shopping. I have 3 more presents I have to buy, and I'm done, which I'm so excited about. But yeah, so that was it for Monday. I think the haul that I filmed should be up before this video. I hope it is. But that one I filmed a couple weeks ago when I was sick, so I figured I would still upload for oh my god, words are hard. I figured I would still upload that for you guys, just so you guys can see it, even though some of it might not be the most applicable anymore because of the fact that it's a little later and it's been a couple weeks since I filmed it, but I figured I would upload it anyway and you guys can watch it if you wanted to watch it. But yeah, me and my sick voice in that is a grand old time. I hate being sick. It's literally the worst. Anyway, moving on to Tuesday. So as you can see, I did put down that overlay that says Candy Apple Cutie, which is really cute. Those overlays are from Glam Planner. And then I took a Mandy Dreams film slate and marked that to publish my plan with me, which was the Remember Me Plan with Me. And then I took a little emoji with like a brush and a beauty blender to mark that I wanted to try out a new makeup look. I got a little like experimental with my makeup just to try it out. I've also been trying to test out like lipsticks and stuff like that to see which ones match my costumes for work and stuff, and it's been working pretty good. So I tried out a new makeup look. Also, my writing was really crooked and I was really upset. Like, I don't know what it is, but I have so much trouble writing on camera, and I know you guys really like watching it get filled out, so I do it anyway, but I have the hardest time filling things out on camera and I don't know why. Okay, and then I used a late munchkin to mark that I was late for work. I mean, is anyone surprised? I'm kind of late pretty often, mainly just because I commute to work and I get late pretty often. I then used a ramen munchkin to mark that I had ramen for lunch, which those ones are really cute. That's also the one putting like the spiciness or like the hot sauce into the bowl, and I don't do that very often, but you know, I put the munchkin down anyway because it still works. I then took a little fancy label and a happy munchkin to mark that it was a calm day at work, which are very rare, so I like marking them. I also so not only do I mark my emotions and how I'm feeling sometimes, I also do like to mark when things are like calm at work, frustrating at work, crazy at work, just so I know how like frequent things are and how often, like, is it worth it for the stress, is it not? So that type of thing. And then I took a fox and cactus, like eating a burger. I think it's like the junk food or fast food, girl. Oh my god, my words are hard. I'm also trying to figure out what I'm doing. There we go. Oh, I realized I didn't put my work schedule down. That's why. I was like, what am I, like, why am I just sitting here? I didn't put my work schedule down. So the work schedule on Tuesday's lower because I wasn't going to take everything back up. Anyway. I took the little fox and cactus girl to mark that I went to In-N-Out after work with Danielle, and it was a very grand old time because we were just sitting there, and then the people behind us, they were Australian, and they started talking to us. So we literally made friends with Australians, which is what I used the little like best friend munchkin to mark, but it was hilarious because they kept like mocking the way that Danielle said things. So like she would, instead of far, they would be like fa, like that. It was great. I can't do an Australian accent. I'm terrible at accents. I'm not even gonna try, but it was so entertaining, and we made Australian friends, and they even gave her like a $5, like, I don't know what it's called, a $5 bill. Like, it's not a bill, I know that. Note, maybe? I don't know, but they gave her Australian money because she had never seen it before. I've been to Australia, so like I knew about it, but yeah, she made friends with them, and it was a grand old time. It was a fun time at In-N-Out. But anyway, that is it for Tuesday. And then I, like I said, put my work schedule or my work label down at the bottom because I couldn't pick up everything because I had already written it down. And then moving on to Wednesday, I used a foil icon from Scribble Co. to mark that I had a laundry day. And then I actually don't have my planner next to me and my hand's in the way, so I don't know. Oh, I used a munchkin, or not a munchkin, an emoji. The dummy that I am didn't grab my planner, so I have no idea like what is going down, so I'm basing it off of the video. But I used a Michaels emoji to mark that I did go to Michaels. I had a Michaels run. I was going to use the one from the kit, but like not the emoji, the munchkin, but I was like, I have Michaels emojis, I might as well use them. So I did that. I then used a little broom to mark that I had to sweep up all of the things. I literally had like a cleaning day on this day, and I swept my room, I swept the bathroom, I swept our living room, the kitchen, everything. I literally swept all of the things. And then I used an Odd Loop girl again, the one with the computer, to mark a Netflix binge, I think. I really should just get up and grab my planner. It is a Netflix binge. My life would be so much easier if I did that, but you know, I didn't. I made my life hard, and I'm basing this off of the plan with me and as it's going. I then used a munchkin with a couple of macaroons to mark that I went to Creme de la Creme Bakery, and I only ever go to that bakery just for their macaroons, and they are amazing. They're so good. They were also the first macaroons I ever had, and I'm obsessed with them. I love them. And then I took a Instagram foiled sticker and an edit sticker from Magic Prints Co. to mark that I wanted to edit some photos. I didn't have a camera in gold for some reason. I have a lot of cameras in rose gold, but I didn't have one in gold, so I just used the Instagram one and figured that would work as well. So I'd use that to mark that I needed to edit some photos. I don't know what photos I edited, but I don't know. I wrote these down a long time ago. So all of my spreads that I am planning out and I'm going to try to catch up on, all of them I wrote down everything that I did. I just never actually planned them out because I wanted to plan them out on camera, and that wasn't going to happen anytime soon. So just so you guys are aware, technically all of these are plans that did happen. I didn't make them up or anything to back plan. These are all everything that happened. I wrote them down the day of. It took me a little while to finally get these videos uploaded. So I am going to try to get these uploaded. I'm going to try to catch up. So you might hopefully, we will see a lot of Plan With Me's coming soon. It all depend on my schedule and stuff like that, because I am pretty busy. I have plans for every single one of my days off apart from 2 for the month of December. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting month, but I'm going to try to get videos up as frequently as possible for you guys and try to do that. So to fill up a little bit more space, I put down some of the 10mm washi, and then I used a quarter box from the kit and a computer munchkin from the kit to mark that I needed to clear out some computer files. And that's it for Wednesday. Moving on to Thursday. So first thing I did was I put down the work schedule for the rest of the week, because dummy that I was, didn't put it down before. So I put down my work schedule for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I also did not work Friday, so that'll get picked back up eventually. I realize it, but yeah, I did not work on Friday because I was in downtown Fullerton getting a little drunk, and that was the downfall of everything. But yeah. Anyway, moving on. So for Thursday, I put down my work schedule, and then it was my payday as well. I think we're getting there. There we go. So I put a piece of washi down, and then I used a Magic Prints Co. Yay It's Payday sticker, because these are my favorite to mark payday. And I was gonna also say something else, and I don't remember now, and my brain is not working. I'll think of it. I then used a little nail polish emoji to mark that I needed to paint my nails, and then I was really upset because I didn't want to use that car icon, but I didn't want to use a small one either, because it matches the glitter header right underneath it. So I was a little upset about that, but I mean, what can you do? There we go. I realized that I don't work on the Friday, so I took it up. But I think I used the car icon to mark that I had to get gas. I don't remember. We're just gonna wait for Lindsay to fill it out, and then I will let you guys know. This is like prime voiceovers here, you guys. This is great, isn't it? I don't know if you guys enjoy this. I'm sorry, because I just ramble on all these voiceovers, because half the time I don't even know what to say, but that's how this goes. This is what happens when I can't film Plan With Me's on the week of what we're supposed to be filming it on anymore, and now I have to back plan all of them, and back planning also takes forever and a day. If you guys didn't know, oh, I did get gas, there we go. But if you guys didn't know, it takes forever and a day to back plan. It took me 30 minutes just to pull out all these stickers for everything. It was ridiculous. But I digress. Anyway, okay, moving down to Thursday. We are a little out of frame, but it's okay. I took a Simply Watercolor Co. Starbucks coffee mug that has a bow on it that's foiled, which is really cute, to mark a Starbucks run. And then I used a fancy label from the kit and a emotional emoji to mark that it was an emotional day at work with Danielle. So okay, Bailey, she's yawning. So she was emotional, and then I was emotional. It was a emotional week, I will tell you guys that. I'm not gonna tell you why she was emotional. It's kind of a personal thing, but I was just there for her, comforting her, making sure she was okay. So I wanted to mark that because I literally spent the majority of my shift just making sure that she was okay. And then after work, we went to a Bobatopia, which is a new boba place that's right next to work. And we were like, we need to go. So we went, and it's so good. I'm obsessed with it. They also have really good smoothies, and oh my god, it was so good. So I used a boba munchkin to mark that. But yeah, Bobatopia. I don't know if there's Bobatopias everywhere, but like, it was some great boba. It was really good. And yeah, I think that was it for Thursday. There was still something I was going to tell you guys, and I don't remember because my brain is the worst. I literally am Dory, by the way, so if you guys don't know this, I have the worst short-term memory. Like, no joke, some of my friends call me Dory because my short-term memory is crap. It's so bad. But yeah, I was gonna say something and I don't remember. Anyway, moving on to Friday. So first thing I took was a YouTube like binge girl from Van Sticky to mark that I had a YouTube binge. I also at this time just kind of was focusing, well, not focusing, but I also was just kind of watching a lot of TV and YouTube and Netflix, which was not good or healthy because I would just sit in my bed all day. So I'm not doing that as much as I was. I still am, but like YouTube binges and Netflix binges, now I'm just kind of like, I'm doing other stuff with it. So I'm not just sitting in my bed doing nothing and eating food. So yeah. I also, when I picked up that icon so many times. I also, when I was like really down and sick and everything, I wasn't hungry, so I wasn't eating anything. So I also lost a lot of weight in the process, which was not healthy either. So we are focusing on being healthy this month or the month of December, and just in the new year as well. So anyway, moving on. I used the munchkin from the kit to mark that I went to shop at the mall for a little bit. I needed to get a couple of items and because I wanted to wear like a cute outfit for the night. And then I used a spoon and fork icon from Scribble Prints Co. foiled icon to mark the habit because I don't have a habit around me, but I had one next to the mall and I was like, yes, must get the habit. And then I used a road trip. Technically it's a road trip, but it's a car icon from Once More with Love to mark that I had to drive to Danielle's house. And here we get into Lindsay being drunk. Yeah, I have never officially been drunk. And I got drunk on this day, which was an interesting time. So I took a half box and I used a beer munchkin to mark palapas. We had palapas, which is, they have fish bowls. So I didn't have anything to mark like the fish bowl. So I just used the munchkin kind of downing the beer because Danielle and I, so it was Danielle, me, and then another friend, her name's Sasha. So we shared a fish bowl. And Sasha maybe have drank like a couple of it, but Danielle and I kind of downed it. So we got drunk pretty quickly, and I had a shot. So, yeah, I was a little drunk. I'm apparently cute drunk, according to the people around me. But that was the first time I've ever actually been, like, I felt the drunkenness because I don't drink very often. And it was great because I was not in my head for once, and it was beautiful. So, it was just nice to kind of be relaxed for a little bit. I have not gotten drunk since then. Don't worry, I don't, like, drink just get out of my head now. I don't do that. I don't recommend that either, but it was just interesting to not be in my head for a couple of hours. But yeah, so I used that to mark the palapas fish bowls, and then I used a drunk munchkin to mark that I got a little drunk, just a little. And then we went to Slide Bar afterward, so I used an emoji with like a disco ball like in the background, and two girls or two emojis to mark that we went to dancing at Slide Bar, which was really fun. And then all the things happened and the night turned around and got really bad. So yeah, it was a fun night until like right at the end of it. But anyway, I digress. We're moving on. Moving on to Saturday. So first thing for Saturday, I used a like insomnia munchkin to mark that I got 0 sleep because I literally did not sleep at all. My dog is moving around, sorry. I got 0 sleep. No sleep at all. Even if I wanted to try to sleep, I couldn't at all. So my brain wouldn't shut up. I then used an icon from the kit to mark that I had to take out the trash. I need to also keep an eye on my phone to make sure my mom's not texting me because she's bringing me food. And then I used, sorry, I'm going off like random tangents and I don't know why. It's okay. We're almost done. I then used a munchkin, like a cleaning maid munchkin, to mark that I needed to clean my room because I create a giant mess when I'm trying to come up with outfits and I just like throw clothes everywhere. So I had to clean up my room just a little bit. And then I used a quarter box, apparently. Is that I don't remember using this? I used a quarter box in a Fox and Cactus, like, Anxiety Girl to mark that I couldn't get my brain to shut up. This is, like I said, where we're getting into the more, like, emotional part of the weekend. But I couldn't get my brain to shut up, and it just kept going, like, crazy and haywire, and I was not okay. I then used a, like, cramming, it's technically a cramming munchkin, but I like using these to mark, like, crazy days at work. So we had a busy day at work, so I used that to mark it. It's kind of me at work because I'm just like, oh my god, all the things. Like, I don't freak out, but, like, that's how it feels because you have so many things that you have to deal with and try to fix, and it's just a lot. And then I used an ARG, or, like, upset munchkin, to mark that I think it was so many emotions. I don't know, Lindsay's not writing it. Yeah, I think that's what I used to mark it. So many emotions. I thought it worked because, like, the brain part is, like, all jumbled, and I figured that was kind of perfect for it. So I used that to mark all of the emotions, literally all the emotions. It was bad. So yeah, so many emotions. And that is it for Saturday. I also spelled emotions wrong, so I tried to fix it, and it looks a little weird, but it's okay. I was, like, looking at it, I was like, why does emotions look so weird? It's because I spelled it with a T-I-A-N-S instead of T-I-O-N-S. I don't know why. I don't know. Don't ask me. Anyway, moving on to Sunday. Maybe. Are we moving on to Sunday? There we go. We have the work label down, and then I did put down a half box. Okay, bye, Bailey. She's leaving. She's leaving. So I put down a half box and then a Veterans Day foiled sticker from Rose Colored Days, and I was moving like Sunday around just a little bit. It goes back to, like, this original thing, but because the icon that is right there is that, like, kind of reddish color, and then I wanted to use a movie marquee, but that was also the reddish color, and I was like, why is there so much red next to each other? So I was like, okay, I'll put this up here, and I'll move the half box down lower, but the glitter header was orange, so I was like, nah, we're switching this back. So, yeah, the half box stays, and then I used a laundry icon from the kit to mark that I had to wash my costume, and then I'm just putting down, I think, the rest of the munchkins and everything, and then I used the movie marquee to mark that I watched Titanic. I went through, like, a little phase of watching a bunch of, like, kind of sappy movies and just movies in general, and Titanic was one of them. I also, for some reason, wanted to watch the Poseidon Adventure, so I was also, I think, going through a phase of just watching, like, cruise ships and boats get sunk. I don't know why, but yeah. So I put that down, and then I used I don't remember, I think it's a migraine munchkin to mark that I hit a breaking point, because I did. I was a mess on this day. Okay, so on this day, I, no joke, was crying on my way to work. I was crying at work. I was crying on the way home to work, or from work, and just, it was a mess. So poor Danielle, she was already having a problem, but then she had to deal with me, and then she had to deal with one of my friends being, like, even worse. And then the guy that I was talking to, who was my best friend, is also her best friend. So the four of us all together, we were great. Like, we made a great friend group, because all of us we were not okay. Because I know for sure that he wasn't okay. And yeah, we caused a problem. And then I used a heart to mark that I had to talk with my manager. And then a little crying munchkin to mark that I cried literally all day. Literally all day. So yeah. Anyway, that is everything for this plan with me. I'm going to flip through, I think, what's left in the kit. There's still a lot left over. But yeah, again, I want to thank you guys so much for supporting me. I am a lot better. I still get waves where I'm down and upset, but that's normal. But I am no longer just, like, kind of sitting there feeling sorry for myself. I am determined to make myself a better person. I'm determined to go do things that I wouldn't normally do, get out of my comfort zone, and I know that in the end, it was a good decision. It was the right decision to do, and that it, in a way, is his loss. So yeah, I'm okay now. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I will try to, like I said, upload videos as much as possible. It's all going to depend on how I'm feeling and how busy I am, but we will see. So thank you guys so much for watching, and again, for supporting. Here's my little Viv wiggle, because you gotta do a Viv wiggle when you have this much foil. Like, oh my god, I actually really like how this kit turned out. It's so pretty. But if you enjoyed this plan with me, don't forget to give it a thumbs up as always, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And comment down below what you think of the spread, or just leave any comments down below because I do love reading your comments. And I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye, guys!